here. So I've been a resident in Brixton for about 20 years now, and it's just been the most incredible place to call my home. Never had any bad experiences here, but one thing I have done is invested in the local shops. It's brilliant to be able to go into a local shop and say, "Hi Joe, how you doing?" My usual, and they know exactly who you are. Now Brixton has gone through many changes. In the last 30 or 40 years we've experienced two riots, one in 81 and one in 1995, which is actually the year that I moved here. Didn't actually put me off though. But in the last sort of 5 or 6 years we've seen a lot of changes, big businesses coming in, people moving out because they can't afford to live here. Now, I mean, that's just progression, it's just the way it goes. But for some of the stallholders, I was in Atlantic Road just yesterday and they received one of these, and it's their landlords. It's a Network Rail, fair enough. But what Network Rail told them yesterday really shook them, because what it means is they're going to have to leave their premises for more than a year. And with the way Brixton's going, the property prices, will they be able to return? So I'm going to be speaking to a number of the shop holders today just to get their feel on the news they got yesterday and how they're feeling about moving forwards. Tell me what happened when you got your notice yesterday.
Well, I believe I was the first one to get one of these pushed into my hand. They nicely said that they'd rather give it to me as opposed to just dropping it on the floor in the post.
That's nice. Which
is good, so I appreciate that. But since then, it's less than 24 hours, I believe, and it's like head's in a bit of a whirl. I actually feel like after being in Brixton all my life, and my father before me, so I do believe this is the longest run business in Brixton, about 84 years now.
Okay.
So I believe we're a part of Brixton. You're definitely a part of Brixton. And the things that was like mentioned in my discussion with the people that come along yesterday was reallocation. Well, you just can't reallocate a business in such a short space of time anyway.
And establish yourself.
Especially at my tender age. It's not. If you was in your 20s, I mean, you know, you're world's your oyster. But like, you know, for me that's been here all my life, it's all I know.
Yeah.
And people come here because they know me. It's not, you know, so it's like really difficult. So my head's in a bit of a whirl.
We are Brixton. Mm-hmm. They kill in the heart of Brixton. Brixton Station Road and Brixton Atlantic Road, it's the heart of Brixton.
Because your business has been here now for over 40 years.
My business as a curtain shop, as a designer shop since 1948.
Oh, wow.
It's the same business. Probably it's one of the oldest business in Brixton selling the same thing. Yeah. It's a well-established business. Excuse me.
And that's very rare. That's very rare.
It is, yes. It is since 1948, running as a curtain shop, supplying all the community here, and it's a very well-known shop. And when Brixton went to a bad, rough times, we stuck by Brixton people, we stuck by the council, we stuck by the Network Rail. We were at the times where we were paying the rent from our own pocket. We're getting loans to support ourselves. A Network Rail has not been there for us. They didn't come back and say to us, look, it's a recession, Brixton is bad, so we're going to come and help you. The council did not come and help us. But when Brixton was bad, as I say, when Brixton was bad, we were good.
Yes.
When Brixton becomes good, we're bad for it.
So, I mean, development is good though, isn't it? Improvement is good.
Yes, we are all for it. We are here to support the council. We are here to support Lambeth. We are here for Brixton. We like the improvement. We like the idea of the improvement, but not improve something and destroy others. So we are here to help. I am happy, and so is my neighbors around the area, happy to improve our businesses up to the council or the Network Rail standard. I'm willing to keep paying my rent, keep my lease, keep paying my rent, and improve my shop up to their standard. But do not throw me out. Let me do my improvement myself. It's my shop, it's my lease, it's my business. I'll do it up to your standard, not up to mine. And I'm happy to do that and keep going, keep my business running, and do not throw me out.
So now I've moved round onto Brixton Station Road. I'm with Afraz in Brixton Tools. And although he got a phone call last week from Network Rail, he had the visit just today. So my question to you, Afraz, now you've had the visit, is, as having a commercially viable business, how are you going to be able to relocate and then return in a year? I mean, how's that going to happen for you?
Well, I can't actually afford to relocate at the moment. And obviously they've just given us 6 months notice. So, it's not enough time basically to be able to actually get another business premises and be able to relocate.
Get new customers.
Get new customers
new
is one thing.
Advertising.
Well, it's the whole thing of setting up a business. Realistically, you can't actually set up a business and have it up and running within 3 to 5 years.
And then to think about coming back here.
Well, they've given us no sort of guarantee whatsoever with regards to, or promises or proposal, to actually be coming back into the premises.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying, look, we'll be happy to do up the businesses to your standards, move us out for a couple of months if you have to.
That's exactly what I said.
Do us bit by bit, but why close the whole thing down?
And all they can say to me was financially it would be best for them to do it that way.
For them to
be able to do it that way.
But I suppose the argument...
with regards to the actual businesses themselves...
Exactly.
It's, neither here nor there. They don't want to actually listen, to anyone.
So how did you feel when you received notification from Network Rail?
It was a shock. It was a terrible shock. I have to sit down because I wasn't feeling good straight away. Because after 22 years of hard work being here, all these years, when this place was rubbish, then I've got about 8 staffs. What am I going to do? I've got mortgages, I've got children in school. What am I going to do? Where are they going to put me? I've been here, I've got so many customers that up to now are still coming here. She's one of them. She's been coming for years.
Because they said that they will pay for your relocation fees and give you legal advice and everything else.
That's it. They just made that up,
I'm here with John Gordon, who's from Brixton Market Traders Federation. John, you've been in this area for well over 30 years.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your involvement.
Yes, I was a market trader for 32 years, and for the last 3 years, the Brixton Market Traders Federation have had a licence to run a market in this street, and I'm the operations manager who deals with the running of the market.
Got it. Now, I come to this market and it is buzzing. The quality of the food is really good. The only drawback, of course, is that you can't park here or anything like that. You just got to kind of come in, carry what you can, and then go. What kind of effect do you think it's going to have if you have to move the market for, they're talking about, a year or so, Network Rail?
Well, they're talking about the shops going for a year, but in effect, a shop going for a year, it means their business comes to an end, and they have no guarantee of moving back. So for me, it seems as though Network Rail are looking just simply to remove those customers and bringing new customers.
Yeah. So with the market then, the market will still be here, surely, so it can thrive?
Well, no, not really, because the problem is places like Brixton Village rely on what we call retail tourists.
Right.
They simply come in to have a meal, to have a drink, and then they leave Brixton, and they're no use either to the market in Electric Avenue or to us. We need local people to come in and shop with us, because obviously they come to shop. They don't come to have meals and to have a drink. They're part of the community, and we feed off the community, and without a community we won't exist.
The leaflet is so misleading. It says in here, in due course, our tenants assistant package will support you with financial and professional assistance. Well, they categorically said they will not be able to support us at all. If we wanted to reallocate, we have to find the premises. They will put £1,000 towards it, which clearly is nothing when moving a business. So there is no support, there is no care. They honestly just don't. It's almost Victorian in its approach. It's unbelievable.
You've heard the residents of Brixton shops do not want to go. It's been really interesting speaking to them and getting their opinions on what is going to happen to their shops in the future. As you can see behind me, interest is coming from other areas. South London Press have been down here, and you know what? This thing is not going to go away. So if you are interested in supporting Brixton local shops, then do follow me on Twitter. Get in touch with all of the different types of businesses that are here and totally show your support. Thanks for watching.